Artificial origin of the virus, or biological weapon. The virus was created in a laboratory, linked to 5G technology. The plan of the global elite. COVID-19, global conspiracy or reality? There are many theories about the coronavirus. People are divided into two camps: those who believe in the existence of the virus and those who believe that it is all a conspiracy theory to assess the submissiveness of the population. But what is the truth? Since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, scientists and governments have been trying to determine the origin of the virus. Most scientists agree that, as with many other pandemics in human history, this virus probably originated from a virus hosted by bats, which was transmitted to humans through another animal in nature, or during the trade of wild animals, in particular food markets. Many other explanations have been proposed, including several conspiracy theories. Some scientists and politicians suggest that SARS-CoV-2 escaped from a laboratory into the environment. This theory has not been confirmed by evidence. In 2021, the World Health Assembly commissioned a study conducted jointly by WHO experts and Chinese scientists. The study concluded that the virus most likely had a zoonotic origin from bats, possibly through an intermediate host. It also stated that a laboratory origin of the virus was highly unlikely. World Health Organization Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, along with governments of various countries, including the US and the EU, responded to the 2021 study report by stating that the issue still requires further investigation. In July 2022, two articles published in Science described new epidemiological and genetic evidence suggesting that the pandemic likely began at the Huanan seafood wholesale market rather than originating in a laboratory. On 13th of February 2021, the White House stated that it had deep concerns about both how the WHO's conclusions were communicated and the process used to reach them. Echoing concerns expressed by the Trump administration, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said it was very important that the report be independent and not subject to change by the Chinese government. On 26th of May 2021, President Joe Biden ordered the US intelligence community to prepare a report within 90 days on whether the COVID-19 virus originated from human contact with an infected animal or an accidental leak from a laboratory, stating that this was a matter of national security. Intelligence officials said there was insufficient evidence to determine which hypothesis was more likely. On August 26, 2021, the Office of the Director of National Intelligence released an unclassified summary of its findings, the main point of which was that the report remained inconclusive about the origin of the virus and that intelligence agencies were divided on the issue. The report also concluded that the virus was unlikely to have been created through genetic engineering and that China did not have prior knowledge of the virus before the outbreak. The report concluded that a definitive determination of the origin was unlikely without cooperation from the Chinese government, noting that the lack of transparency in their previous actions partly reflects the Chinese government's own uncertainty about where the investigation might lead, as well as its frustration that the international community is using this issue to exert political pressure on China. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson Wang Wenbin said that the American intelligence report was unscientific and untrustworthy. During the COVID-19 pandemic, a number of conspiracy theories and misinformation have emerged that have no scientific basis. The World Health Organization has even called this phenomenon an infodemic. The main conspiracy theories about the coronavirus include artificial origin of the virus or biological weapon, claims that the virus was created in a laboratory, often referring to a laboratory in Wuhan, China, and was either deliberately or accidentally released. Scientific consensus and intelligence agencies deny that the virus was man-made or genetically modified. Link to 5G technology. Theories claimed that 5G networks either cause or accelerate the spread of the virus, or even transmit the virus itself. This is biologically impossible, and there is no evidence for this link. The plan of the global elite. Some theories accuse wealthy individuals of creating or exploiting the pandemic for profit, population control, or microchip implantation through vaccines. The pandemic is a hoax. Claims that the pandemic does not exist, that it is exaggerated for political or financial reasons, or that COVID-19 is no worse than seasonal flu. Miracle cures. Spreading false information about effective drugs such as hydroxychloroquine or ivermectin, or even dangerous substances such as bleach or disinfectants as treatments or preventatives. Vaccines alter DNA or contain microchips. Fake claims that vaccines contain tracking devices or genetically modify people. COVID-19 vaccines, for example mRNA vaccines, do not contain live virus and cannot alter human DNA. These theories often arise in a climate of uncertainty and fear and can have serious health consequences, leading people to ignore scientific advice, such as wearing masks, social distancing, or getting vaccinated. Reliable and verified information about the coronavirus can be found on the websites of reputable medical organisations, such as the World Health Organization or local health authorities. What do you think about COVID-19? Write in the comments.